Hey guys, so today I have clothing for my for past in the Sicilian the pastels. I actually have another set. If you haven't seen before, it might be in my figures playlist or my hauls playlist. I haven't decided where I'm going to upload the video onto. It will be like in one of those playlists though. But basically, I have four MJD dolls. They're all mechanical jointed, and these are not the original clothing. So I have two sets of these dolls by accident because one of the shipping got messed up, and then I ended up buying from Kika Goods, which is a legit site you can buy them on too. But then that set, I actually also purchased the fifth doll, which is like the secret chaser doll, which is harder to get. However, for this one, I just bought like four. So yeah, so I wasn't getting the secret out of these ones. So I decided to use these as kind of like to play around with and like just dress them up differently. And if I wanted to bring them outside for photos, maybe I take these guys. So yeah, so I don't have one of them, which is the Secret Chaser, as like one that I just dress up like this as well. I did a video though of like that I dressed these guys up already. But then I went to buy more clothing. So actually all of these clothings, except for the pants and the shoes that they're wearing, like so, and their tails of course, all of these are from Amazon, and I basically bought Labubu clothing because apparently these guys are 17 centimeters in height, which is similar to Labubus, but I think they're actually taller than them, but they're close in height anyways. And then the Labubu clothing was able to fit. So anyways, I went to Showcase. I normally don't buy from Showcase because I think their stuff is quite overpriced, but their clothing for the Labubus isn't too bad. But if you go on Amazon, you could buy like sets for a little bit cheaper, which like might be better, or you could buy like different things that you actually specifically like. I bought these for like onesies. Basically, I want to use them as like kuromis for them, which is like onesies that they can wear as pajamas. I know they're going to be a little bit oversized because the clothing here, like the shirts and the dresses, are already a little oversized. But anyways, I decided to buy them. So I did buy these petite threads, which are these shoes. So there's these shark ones. These are actually based off like actual shark slippers that people can have. I did buy one from TNT, I think. I think it's TNT, but for myself, and it was like a gray pair. So these are like actual slippers that you could wear. And then I bought these yellow capybara ones. At first, I thought they were I thought they were bears, but turns out they were capybaras. So I did buy these as well. There is a left or right for these, I believe, because they look slightly different. For all of them. Just a tad bit. You just kind of have to look at it. But yeah, I also bought these turquoise teal ones, and then these light green capybaras. So two of them have capybaras, and then two of them have sharks. Originally, I was gonna get them all sharks, but then I found out there were capybaras, and I was like, okay, I'll just buy like different ones for them, so that way they can have like different accessories. Okay, so yeah, some of the stuff might be oversized when I try them on, but I thought I wanted to do a video on them. So all of those are like $11.99 each, which is a little bit expensive. There is a BOGO on it, so I don't know why the worker told me there was no BOGO on it unless I was like an actual insider club member, which is basically you give them your phone number and stuff like that. But I don't want to give Showcase, because I buy from Showcase, and I don't want to give them my phone number because it seems like whenever they do online sales and then you look back again, things will like increasingly get cheaper, and I don't know if that's a way to make it seem like there are such thing as fake sales where you have stuff that is like constantly on sale because you're actually selling it for the legit like original price, but you're making it seem that it's cheaper like every single day. So I don't know like how legit their sales system is, because there are such thing as retailers doing fake sales in like different countries and stuff like that. So yeah, but I just don't trust them with like my information if they're gonna be like that. And also I don't really buy from them that often where it would like make a huge difference for me. So yeah, so Insider Club is just basically you get the percentage off, but I don't really care too much about it. The clothing was around, I think it says on here it's $16.99, but the guy was telling me it was $19.99. So I have no idea if I was charged like, I'm pretty sure I was charged $16.99. I don't know like if that means he was telling me something different, because it literally said it's on sale. Also, if you do not have the Insider Club, everything's like final sale, so I cannot return it, but that's okay anyways. So I'm just gonna start because there's so many things. Let's go this way. I actually bought these without my dolls like on me, so I didn't know like in terms of colors and stuff, I didn't know what I was like buying for them. All I remember is Eduardo has the yellow hair, so I wanted him to have the yellow slippers, but of course everything else I didn't know really which outfit I was gonna give them to begin with. I just kind of guessed from there, because I don't know, that was just me. I should have taken pictures at least to like look at them and match them up, but there's only a certain amount of variety for the clothing that they have in the store. So yeah, so this guy is, I have a photo with me. This is Federico, and he's super cute. And so yeah, I gave him the green ones, the light green ones, because this is the colors that I ended up with. And then this is the onesie I got for him. It says Dragon. It's by Cozy Cuddler, but clearly this might be a knockoff of Spyro, because clearly it looks like Spyro. But yeah. The only thing is the hoodie might be way too oversized for them, and they also have a hole on the top of their heads because it's for the ears for the Labubus. But yeah, I also found out these don't actually fit every, like, if you get like a Lafufu, because so I haven't gotten my hands on like a legit Labubu because they're still hard to get, but and if I go to like a store to buy them, they're like overpriced as hell. So basically because of that, let's just say I tried this on like the Lafufus that me and my brother have, and because we thought they were cute anyways and the quality was okay, and basically these do not fit on them because I think their feet are a bit bigger for some reason, but these are supposed to fit on Labubus. But if it's fake ones, I don't know how compatible they are. Apparently they're not compatible with all of them is what I found out. So yeah, so let's change him and see what he looks like. Okay, so this is him dressed up. Yes, everything is quite like what is it, oversized. However, I think it's still cute. You can use these as like PJs. Definitely everything is a little bit awkward fitting. The shoes themselves probably don't want to stay on because they are quite large compared to their feet, but they do technically fit. It's just not a perfect fit. Here is what he looks like. I don't like this one's. This one has Velcro, but I don't like this one's tail because the tail is actually stitched like so in between that it keeps wanting to go like down there, and it looks very awkward for like the crotch region. But yeah, it does have like felt wings and then the spikes. And then here is the hoodie. He can't really wear it too well, but I guess it's okay. The eyes are something really because the way that they're made, but they're embroidered, and then there is the hole for the actual like what is it? The Labubu ears. However, he's not a Labubu, so yeah. I guess he can still have it. It's just kind of whatever. But yeah, I think it is comfy for him. Yeah, I checked the dolls and it did say on the website for Kika Goods that apparently these parts can be stained, like the skin can be stained by the black clothing just because the way that the dolls were made. And yeah, he does have like some stain marks like here, and then there's more on the upper region, so I don't know if I can even clean that off, but that's gonna be an issue for me that I have to deal with. So yeah, but apparently because the way the plastic is made, it cannot withstand like the clothing being darker materials, and then the dye will actually bleed onto the dolls. So now I'm having this issue, but it's okay. He's still cute here. So yeah. The shoes are so-so. They keep falling off his feet. So I don't know if I will have him like wear that forever because I might lose them if that's the case. So yeah. So that one is Federico. And then I have, so I'll do it this way. This boy, he is Luciano, and Luciano I gave a dress. I didn't put his tail on yet. I'll put it on some other time. I don't know if I want to because it will be covered up anyways. But yeah, so for Luciano, I have this cow one. I think it will be cute, so let's try that. And also these shark slippers. I know they're probably all gonna be oversized for everything, but I think it will still look nice, so let's go try that. Okay, so this one is ready. This one is Luciano again. So yeah, the shoes want to come off, of course, but they are the teal, like the turquoise shark slippers, which are super cute. They fit, but they're just a tad bit too like, what is it, loose on them, so that's why. But other than that, the outfit is again poofy as ever because they're not like that big in terms of shape compared to Labubus. They're just actual like mechanical jointed dolls. And then this one actually has like the cow face. It does have the hole as well for the head, for the ears, for if you're dressing an actual Labubu. And then the what is it, the horns are just like so. It's felt, and then there's ears for the cow. I think he does look cute though. He looks comfy at least. So yeah, and then the shoes fell off, of course, and it does have a tail. This one has a better constructed tail though, because the tail is actually like on the other side rather than like in the center of like the crotch area where it will be like always going downwards like that. So yeah, but I think they look comfy even though it doesn't fit them that well. But here's what he looks like with the hoodie on. I guess he can have it on or off if he wants to. The only thing is their arms are pretty, like, they're not that big, so I kind of just bent their arms in a pose so that way it looks okay, but technically speaking, those are very poofy sleeves for their hands and their arms. Okay, so the next one I have right here, this boy This one is it Eduardo? And yeah, I have this capybara one for him. I thought orange would look nice with him, and then he does have capybara slippers to match because they're yellowish, so they're like an orangey yellow, which is fitting because of his hair gradient. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna dress him too, and we'll see how he looks. Okay, so here is Eduardo all dressed up in the capybara outfit. Yeah, again with the slippers, but he does look super cute in it, and he's like super comfy. This hoodie feels a little bit looser, like it's less stiff. It, for some reason, it's a bit softer, like it keeps trying to come down. But yeah, it does have an embroidered capybara face on it, which is super cute, and then it does have the ears, and then these the hole for the Labubu ears, though, is there too. But here's what he looks like. He's absolutely adorable still. The slippers, again, keep falling. But here's what the back looks like. He is super comfy, though. I think he's pretty comfy with this. It's just not his size completely. I guess they're all the same size, though, so everything will be, like, super oversized for them. I did not put the tails. He, for some reason, did not suffer from the staining because he also was wearing his black pants too. I don't know if it's the material though, because the black pants that he's wearing is slightly different from what is it? What's his name? Oh no. Federico's. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But they were in the same bag, so I don't know what happened there in terms of that. But yeah, he seems fine even though he was wearing black pants. The last boy though is right here, and he is Marcelo, and Marcelo is actually one of my favorites. I think I like Marcelo, Luciano, and then these two are kind of like tied together too. But yeah, I think I like him the most. But yeah, for him, I'm a little bit worried because the hood is actually a separate piece, and we all know that the hoodies don't fit them well because they don't have big heads, of course. And then the overalls is more of an overall situation, and I don't have his shirt with him because it's in the box that I got him in, but I left it away. He has like a vest, what is it? It's a turtleneck crop top that is like sleeveless, and that's what he's supposed to be wearing, but I don't have the shirt on me because I gave him the dress. So yeah, I'm not too sure like how this will work out, but I gave him these orange ones for the shark slippers. So let's go try it on and see how it works. Okay, so I have Marcelo all dressed up. So the issue with this one is that, here's the slippers first, they're really cute. But the issue with this one is that they're overalls and they don't really cover his front part well. So let me just take off the hood for now. Like, they fit. It's a little bit baggy though, as you can see, it's very puffy. It does have the buttons, which are cute. But because it's baggy, I don't know how I feel that he doesn't have a shirt on to cover it. Also, the backside, the slippers came off again. The backside, it's okay, but like if it's not on properly, his butt's gonna be out. So like it's on properly now, so it looks fine. But if I didn't pull it up all the way, it would have him exposed. But I feel like maybe it would work better if I put the shirt on him. But for now, I'm just not gonna bother because it's gonna take me some time to find the shirt. Yeah, and then we have the hoodie. So again, the problem with the hoodie is it's detachable and it's not really the same piece, so it will like for sure not fit him properly. There is the hole for the actual Labubu ears again, and there's beads for the eyes, and the nose is a pom-pom, which is super cute, but I think everything is just chocolate on. I don't know how I feel about these outfits compared to the ones that I bought, because the ones that I bought seem more intricate. These ones seem to be a little bit sloppily made, if I could say that, because I do have one for like my Labubu one, and the one that she's wearing, the headband, which is supposed to be like a hat, the stitching is supposed to be a design on it, and it's literally like coming apart already, and I didn't even like before I took it out of the packaging, and I don't know like how I feel. Like these are like the fuzzy bits keep going everywhere, so I'm not too sure about the company like in terms of like that. But yeah, the tag's quite big, so you can see in the back there. But he can have it on like so, but it'll probably come off of him constantly, so having it like this is okay. It's very poofy for him, I will say, but you're gonna make it work, I guess. These are like more like pajamas anyways, the way that I bought them, so I guess it'll be fine. I can put their ears on if I want to later on. They have like the dog ears that they have that are magnetic. The only thing is the tails though. I'm not too sure how I'm going to put them on because all the Velcros are at the front for these outfits. As for the other ones, they either were just like shirts and then I put their regular pants on, or like the dresses, all of the Velcro is in the back so I can make the tail stick out. As for these, I might have to put it over it. Like the dresses, I did put the tails above, but the thing is like they have these elastics here, so I hid them with the bows, but these ones don't have really anything to hide them with. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe test out later on and see like off camera if it actually like if I put the tail, will it actually stay up better for like these type of outfits. But here is what they look like overall. I think they're still super cute and like really comfy. Of course, they don't want to wear anything that's like oversized, but I think they're still really cute. But hopefully I can figure out like if I put the tails or something, maybe that will help stabilize like the outfits to be like staying in one position, because that's what I did for like the dresses, so that way they're shaped better with their bodies, so that way it's more like the skirts aren't like lifting up or anything. But yeah, these guys are like super cute either way, but I'm happy they have like PJs now and I can like play around with like changing up their outfits once in a while. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.